Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. Today we're going to start a new Let's Play on a game called Manor Lords. Oh man, is this a cool game. It's about to go into early access. It'll enter early access on Steam on April 26th, 2024. It's not a fully complete game, so you can expect more features and functionality to come as the game makes its way through early access. But what's there looks awesome. Let's start a new game. I uploaded my little banner here, so we've got the Glidercat logo. I'll change my little character's name here to Glidercat. You can pick from a number of characters and customize your sigil and all that. I'm gonna hit continue here. And then for this playthrough, there's so much detail or attention to detail in this game that I'm probably gonna play this one pretty slow and take a lot of time to smell the roses. So if you're used to seeing people play at like 5 times speed, that's probably not what this playthrough is going to be about. Let's take a look. We've got a few different scenarios. Rise to Prosperity. It says fill the requirements of your citizens, plan and rule your medieval town as you see fit without worry about combat. And the goal here is just to reach the large town settlement level, and you can continue to play on after you make that goal. We got this middle one is restoring the peace. 2 territories in the north are claimed by the illegitimate baron whose castle is located off the map. Bandit camps reside in the other unclaimed regions. Build and expand at your own pace. When ready, challenge the baron for the northern territories. And the victory condition here is conquer every region. That's probably what we're going to do. And then we've got On the Edge. This one is kind of rush and build military and fight. Not ready for that just yet. Let's do Restoring the Peace, and I'm actually going to make this a little bit easier. So we've got some default groupings here for relaxing, default, or challenging. Let's tweak individual things. End goal domination, that's fine. AI opponents is not actually implemented in the game yet, it looks like. Off-map adversary. We'll leave this. AI aggressiveness balanced. Reactive. I'm going to change this to reactive. AI lords don't press claims towards the player's region, but they will protect their own. Let's do that. We'll make that a little easier. Raider frequency, it's either none, medium, or frequent. We'll stick with medium. And then raider free years. Let's make this like 4. Like I said, I want to kind of take time to smell the roses. Initial bandit camps 1. 2 or 3. I may have already changed that. That's 1. We'll leave it there. Random bandit camp spawn limit 3. Random bandit camps stop spawning if they're already. I'm going to make that 2. Oh, I guess I can't. There are already 3. Yeah, that's fine. Starting season spring. I'm going to increase our supplies to double. Armament delivery. Yes. Free weapon delivery for militia as soon as the player builds storehouse and 5 residential plots. That's fine. Time will not grow if requirements aren't filled. That's fine. Approval factors, sure. Well placement has to be on underground water. That's fine. And weather balance. Players get a warning if supplies get soaked, and when the next rain comes, they may get destroyed. A chance of random droughts in the summer, which may kill crops, and rare fires caused by thunderstrikes. That's all fine. So we made a couple tweaks. Let's hit begin and get started. Man, this game, I've left the music in this time. It is just awesome. All right, a new message. Victory condition dominance. Build up your town, your manor, and when ready, press claims towards regions owned by your opponents. Once a claim has been pressed, be ready for battle. I'll unite these lands under my rule. Alright, in Manor Lords, families need food and fuel and a roof above their heads to survive. Applies in the region panel above shows how much you've got left. Okay. That is way up here. Shows how much food, and I think that 40 means we've got 40 months worth of food available to us, if I'm not mistaken. Over here towards the left, we've got 5 families. They're all unassigned. They don't have any jobs yet. Matter of fact, I should hit pause while I'm dawdling here. This is how much housing space we have. This is how many actual people we have in those 5 families. Approval rating. Public order, right now we're at 100%. If this declines, then we got issues with crime and things get bad. Regional wealth, this is how much our population has in terms of wealth. Livestock, this is how much space we have for our livestock and space for like pasture space and space for like it's showing here, oxen, horses, and mules, kind of work animals. We've only got one little spot. And then the number of months before our supplies run out. Oh yeah, here's where the months before supplies run out is 8. Talks a little bit about the food. So the burgage plot, that's housing, consumes 1 food and 1 firewood per month, and the fuel consumption in the winter is doubled. Additionally, some workplaces consume 1 fuel per month as well. Food 8 months and fuel no consumption. Okay, that's the name of our camp. Let's change that to something. Okay, specialize your region. After you reach the next settlement level, you will be granted a development point to spend. Unlock development branches to make your region more efficient. To enact policies, you need to rise your administration level by building administrative buildings like the manor. Okay, we'll get to that. Let's rename this to Glidercat. A little better. And yeah, I don't think we can do any of these things just yet. Policies assigned 0 of 0. Production, development. It looks like we've got kind of a tech tree where we can spend development points, but we're not there yet. Let's get back out of here. And let's actually get started. We've got our 5 families kind of scattered about. We've got 1 ox that we can kind of use to haul materials. That'll kind of happen automatically. And we don't have any housing. Everybody's just kind of living in tents. So let's build some resource gathering buildings. Okay, it says every region in Manor Lords has strengths and weaknesses. Be sure to check all the resource deposits as well as investigate the soil fertility before deciding on the direction of your town. If your region has weak fertility, consider setting up trade early. I think we're going to be okay on that. If you look over, as soon as we go into the build menu, we get this overlay thing on the right. And this shows us where underground water is. So we've got water nearby. And then we've got different crops we can build. So emmer, I believe, is a kind of a wheat. And then we've got flax, barley, and rye. And if we look close at the ground, it's telling us where we can actually grow. So these minus signs probably can't grow. By the way, these minus signs help folks who are colorblind like me. There's colors here, but these minuses and pluses help me more than the colors. So here it's showing it's fertile ground for emmer, not so great for flax, but you can still plant it. Horrible for barley, and excellent for rye. So that's what this is all about. We're not going to do that just yet. What I want to do first is build a logging camp. If you look at the map, this is the region they put us on. It says this view shows you which regions are under your control, or under whose control. You can press claims to other regions when you gain enough influence. Okay, got it. And this is kind of showing us the resources in our region. We've got berries, seasonal and growing. These will replenish. We can't wear these out. It's showing there's 16 of 128. So these are just getting started growing. And I believe we're in the month of March. We've got some wild animals on our region. In our region, we've got a clay deposit and we've got an iron deposit. So we'll want to keep those things in mind. Got a bunch of trees this way, so let's get a logging camp going. This is going to get us timber for construction purposes, and it's going to cost us 2 logs. We've got 16 timber up in our storage. Let's plunk this guy down. It is primary click and rotate. Get that going. Then there should be a road in here. You can kind of see a road, kind of a pre-made road there. We want to try and hook up our buildings to roads if we can. Let's grab the road building tool. And see if we can't connect up to this road down here. Actually, before we do that, I got another building I want to build. Okay, just letting us know. Unassigned families work on construction automatically. Got it. Okay, timber transportation. Timber requires oxen to be moved. Villagers will automatically get the ox when they need it. Okay. Let's hit play so we can actually see something happen. Here's the ox. We've only got one. And our little villagers are going to use the ox to help haul this timber. Our stockpile right now. Over to the building site. Want to build another couple things over here by the forestry area. Well, everything I click's got a tutorial. Roads and carts. Some workplaces allow villagers to use hand carts to transport up to 10 goods at once. However, pulling a hand cart off-road is extremely slow, so make sure to connect your buildings with roads. Got it? What I want to do... where is it? Forester's Hut. Oh, Woodcutter's Lodge is what I want. Why, can I build that? Yeah, it looks like I can. Well, this guy's going to actually produce firewood for us, so that's kind of a thing. Put that over here as well. And get our guys building that. Let's build a road between these two guys to start. And when I work my way over to this road, I think once we... There's a way to change the angle on the road. What is it? Adjust the curvature. Hold down the middle mouse button. Oh no, control scroll looks like. Control... I see, yeah. So we can change the curvature of the road, make it look a little more natural. Let's see. I think I'm just going to go with that for now. And then let's get a road kind of into this area. Trying to control the curvature a little better than that. Then click again just to complete the road. So now we've got a little bit of a road going through our village. These guys, let's see. They're working on building our little forestry, or our logging camp. It says in almost all cases, resources in Manor Lords have to be physically moved. It can take a moment, so feel free to change the game speed if you feel like it. We've got game speed controls down here at the bottom. Normal speed 4 times and 12 times. I'm probably going to spend most of my time at normal speed or pause, to be honest. Kind of want to take it all in. Like this guy hauling logs. Super duper attention to detail in this game. It just looks awesome. Got more workers here just waiting for resource. Alright, so we've got wood looked after. We've got firewood looked after. We're gonna need water. Let's see where we might find that at. Here it is, well. Alright, we need to find where the water is. So over, looks like the closest area is maybe over here. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to be encroaching on any valuable farmland. Let's put a well down over here. Boom. I'll connect that up with the road as well. kind of would like to curve it. It's not letting me curve it. But we'll go with straight for now. Okay, this building has no assigned families. Select it and assign a family whenever you'd like to start production. Okay, they're talking about our logging camp. Let's do that. Okay, while the human workforce has to be assigned by default, livestock workforce is shared between workplaces. However, you can bind it to a workplace permanently in the advanced tab. Just watch out that you have enough unassigned oxen, even if you, or oxen if you have any construction going on. So what they're basically saying is our ox, wherever our ox is, probably dragging logs somewhere at the moment. Where are you? There it is. That could be assigned to a particular building, but if you leave it open, it's just free for use for everybody. Let's get someone assigned to the logging camp. To assign a family, we just click this plus button, boom. And now we've got one family that's going to focus on logging. We have 4 unassigned families. Let's read the message that popped up. I have heard of your renown. I only seek to defend my rights and my honor against those who would wrong me. I hope you will not judge me by the rumors and slanders that some may spread about me. Signed and sealed by my own seal, Hildebolt von Baranut. We can write back. And we've got some different options here. War surprise declares war. Request funds. We can say you have no rightful claim to Selbitz and Hofstetten. Those, I guess, are 2 regions. Let's drop that in there. Send that along to him. He may not like it. We've got diplomacy options up here. We've got Hildebot von Baranut. I guess he's our main adversary or competition. And then we've got outlaws. And we can do things with these guys. Pleasure to meet you. And speak to our outlaws. I'm not going to do any of that right now. I'm going to try to focus on our getting our little colony started. Alright. We got water under construction. We've got our firewood building being constructed, the woodcutter's lodge. Comes another log being dropped off. These guys should be in action here at the logging camp. Now we want to think about food. So somewhere we saw there was a berries, right? Berry deposit down this way. We probably want to get a road and a foraging hut over here. So construction, gathering, charcoal kiln, hunting camp, forager hut. Workers gather berries from nearby berry deposits. Let's do that over here. I think the arrow is actually where the road's going to be. That needs to be unobstructed. The road's probably going to be on that side. Plunk that guy down. We've got access to a road over here. Not sure if the road costs us any resources. Alright, control scroll. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe I need 2 points. Kind of. Looks a little tiny bit more natural. That's probably going to take a while to build because that's far away. We got a little bit of food, a little bit of water, firewood. In fact, we need to assign a family to this. Let's get a little bit going. It's still early. We're in March. We may not need to gather a bunch of firewood. So we may take that family off, but we can get them started on it for now. Well, look at this. Public order has already gone down. Oh, due to unemployment. We'll take care of that soon enough. Alright, what was the other thing we saw? Hunting camp. Where were the wild animals? They're down here, right? What about... Putting a hunting camp down this way. I don't really see a range of effect here. Let's plunk this down here. I'm going to get that hooked up to the road as well. And click it again and that'll build the road. So we got meat, we got berries, we got water, we got firewood, and we have lumber for building. Now we need, what do we need? We need housing. So we've got burgage. I'm not sure how I pronounce that. Burgage plot level 1. That's, I think, the only thing we can really do housing-wise. Tavern, wooden church, corpse pit. Oh man. It says, not all deserve to be buried on consecrated ground. Use this building to get rid of any raider corpses quickly. And then workers in this building become gravediggers. Yeah, we have the same thing here. The wooden church is where we have like a true hallowed ground for burying our dead. And that provides some benefits to our kind of happiness or approval if we get one at church down. But let's do housing first. It says some buildings have flexible borders. Place 4 points to designate an area. The cursor will snap to roads and buildings to try to create an organic shape. You can leave more space for future extension upgrades. The first 2 points mark the front of the house by default. All right. We're actually going to... It's almost like a region that you're placing here. I'm a little concerned that our berry production and we have some workers that need to be over this way, and we have some workers that need to be way up here. Maybe we can get houses in both areas roughly. It's kind of an open space here. Let's see what we can do. If I just draw out an area. Oh, I see. I don't want that. I want to come across this way. I want to face the road with the houses, kind of. That's room for 5 houses. Let's start small. Kind of would like just maybe 3 over here. And then click build here. This is room for a house. And then because I've got this extra icon over here, there's room for an extension. They can plant a garden back here. I think there's some other stuff they can do. But let's start with that. Boom. We'll see how it goes. And then we got 5 families. Let's put some housing kind of over near these 2 work areas. How about 3 houses here? Boom. That's going to take a while. We've got 3 unassigned families, 2 assigned, and we're just, I guess, waiting on the gathering building to be built. That's the next workplace. It's way down here. There's the ox and our workers. Kind of coming down to build. That's awesome. Now there is a kind of first-person view up here in the top right of the screen. So if I click this one, I can kind of join these guys. Look at my fancy clothes. Dragging one log at a time. It's going to take a while. My guy's a little camera shy, I noticed when I tried doing this before. He doesn't like being on camera. Get that thing away from me. But man, is that cool or what? That's pretty cool. If I can run and catch up to my villagers here. Yeah, like I said, the attention to detail is just something else. Kind of builders got their shovels. Got one log on its way. I mean, look at the scenery here. The landscape, just awesome. Pretty cool. I'm going to escape out of that view for a minute. All right, let's see what else we can do. We got an autosave there. Okay, I don't know if there's... I'm curious if there's a way to prioritize the building. Yeah, construction priority medium, that's fine. I'd almost rather have them get the work sites built first. And then hopefully we'll get housing done soon after. Meanwhile, we've got workers doing their thing here, making us logs or timber. Although it says nothing stored inside. I hope these guys are doing their job. We have people assigned here. Here they are. Sneak in here and watch this guy do his work.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beaten sun. But we all know what that means, don't we?
That is cool. I like it. I like it. Now I'm curious what the rest of the family members are doing. Because there's supposed to kind of be a whole family working in these buildings. So let's take a look. If we bring this up top, there's a few different tabs or displays within this logging camp. We've got general, which shows how many families are assigned, and storage. And if I click on people, okay, it shows who's all here. So we've got Linhart and his son kind of working the logging camp. One of them's taking a tree down, that's the guy we just saw, and one of them's debranching a tree. Although maybe that was the guy debranching a tree that we saw. Debranching a tree, yeah, check it out. How many games go into that level of detail where they cut it down and then they debranch it? Pretty sweet. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's right here. He just took down a tree, wherever he is. Where are you? There he is. Whoop. Look, he's probably debranching now too, yeah. Very cool. So those guys are doing their thing. I got this guy. Splitting logs for firewood. Awesome. Let's see how much we have actually stocked up there. 12 out of 50 storage. We'll see how fast they use this up. We may be able to reassign this family once that stockpile's full. Speaking of stockpiles, we are going to need storage buildings. So if we look at the top middle of the screen, they are warning us. It says exposed goods, generic storage. Goods stored here are vulnerable to weather damage and need to be moved to a storehouse. So if I click on that, they're letting me know that this stockpile is just sitting out in the open. And if we get bad weather, it's going to deteriorate. And the same thing here. You're taking us to the same spot, yeah. Boom. Boom, yeah, we've got two kinds of food sitting there, or two different kinds of resources. And then homelessness. People wait for burgage plots, causing a loss in approval and possible freezing in the winter. So yeah, we're working on it. Those projects are queued up. Go take a look, see how they're doing over here at the gathering hut. Looks like it's built. Looks like they're actually starting to level the ground here for some housing. Yeah, this guy's ready for a family. Let's get someone on it. And then I was mentioning storage. We need places for storage. Let's see what's available to us. Marketplace. We also need this. Need a bit of everything, actually. Snap to roads. We've got fields, farmhouse, pasture, sheep farm, windmill, communal oven.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Bloomery, smithy, clay furnace, malt house, tannery, weaver workshop, and dyer's workshop. The family requests more market area for their stall at the woodcutter's lodge. All right. We're going to have to build a market. We have housing over there. We've got housing way far away here. Wonder if we could put... Guess this is kind of the center of our region. Should we put a market in here? Let's do it. We'll learn as we go. Where was the market? Marketplace. Provides space for the assigned families to set up their stalls and distribute their produce to the burgage plots. A healthy supply and demand ratio of goods is needed to fulfill residential requirements and keep approval high. Oh yeah, I gotta build this in segments, it looks like. Got a road over there. I have no idea how big this should be. Okay, plot points. Available market stall locations. That seems like a ton. 136. Oh man, I have no idea on this one. And can we have multiple markets? Let's try Let's try that. Let's see what we can do.
Summer's coming soon.
We have a little market area over here. I have no idea if that's the right way to do it. Because a well-supplied marketplace is the lifeblood of your town. Assigned families will set up stalls automatically as long as there is enough space on the market. Hover over specific categories to check your current supply and demand. Burgage plots closest to the market get their market requirements fulfilled first. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure if my little strategy of having housing kind of far apart from each other is wise or unwise. Let's see. What about another little market over here, across from this housing? And we'll see how that goes. Let's take a look at the forager hut and see what everybody's doing. We're starting to bring in some berries. Can I go look at these folks? Oh, they're showing kind of where they are right now.
There's no hobble. Tomorrow, find a new home. Or town.
Getting a basket.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Yeah, so if I click on them, they follow. Awesome. They're both getting baskets of berries, I think, to put in the market stall. Or no, they're going to collect. They're collecting food.
This is heavier than it looks.
It doesn't look very heavy, a little basket. Oh, nice. Check it out. Look at all those baskets of berries. That's cool. I like it. I like it. Reassign family to a different workplace. Show workplace. Okay. Kind of cool. This thing is interesting. I have to assign somebody to this. Okay, marketplace supply and demand, food variety 0, freestyle locations 13. Okay, nobody's doing anything with this just yet. We already read that hint, so there's nothing new there for us. We'll wait and see if this market, if some stalls get set up here eventually. What's going on with the housing? Guess we're just taking time hauling this timber. We've got only one ox. We named our ox Jacob. I still have 2 unassigned families, so they're doing all the building and construction work for us. Alright, what's next? What's next? These guys should... I thought they were getting started on this housing. Yeah, I guess they are. Need one more timber. We've got tons in storage, it looks like. Where is that? Okay, currently showing surplus goods default, which is fine. Okay. This is showing surplus goods, which means how many goods do we have that haven't already been assigned to like construction? So under construction materials, we still have 13 timber available. We got a bunch of stone. Yeah, we need to worry about stone production too, I imagine. Looks like we're coming into our first night. Firewood is almost half full. Yeah, I was mentioning storage too. Let's see if let's continue on here, see if we can find it. We looked at these. These are all kind of refined products through here, I think. Trade. Trading posts enables trading with the visiting traveling merchants and trade points and trading posts in other regions. Regional wealth is the currency used for trade. Our regional wealth, we saw that up here somewhere, I thought. Or is it over here? Where is that? Here it is, regional wealth. 100 coins is what our people are worth. When employed, one family member travels to the nearest possible destination to conduct trade, while other family members help manage the inventory. If needed, assigned families will automatically set up stalls on the marketplace to sell imported goods. Livestock trading post. Okay, interesting. Might be a way for us to get more ox. Administration, settlers camp. Place it on empty claim territory in order to settle it. Grants base starting supplies and 5 starting families. Looks like there's a little typo there in territory. And cosmetic stuff. Where's storage? Did I miss it? Stonecutter camp and a mining pit. That's tempting. Logistics. This is probably it. Yeah, granary. Okay, workers collect and store, distribute goods using the pantry. If needed, they will also automatically set up stalls in the marketplace to distribute the stored goods to the burgage plots. Okay, granary. Construction costs 2 rocks or 10 rocks. And then the storehouse costs 2 wood. Alright, let's get a storehouse built somewhere. That's where we started. We have houses over here. We have a little market that's going to be built over here. What about a storehouse kind of over this way? We'll snap that on the road right there. And then now I'm curious about a mining stone. Is that our stone deposit? Yeah. Mining. Stonecutter camp. Let's get this in the mix too. Guess we build it right on top of the stones. We'll find out. And I've got a little bit of road over that way. Still not quite skilled at bending the roads so they look kind of cool. I have to practice and experiment with that. But that at least gets us a path to that building. We're doing on firewood. So they must be burning through it, right? 19 out of 50. Because that's not climbing quite as fast as it once was. Doesn't seem like it. Firewood cutter waiting. Firewood cutter crafting. Guiding ox. More building materials, boy. Yeah, maybe I should have built very close to this to our kind of woodcutter area. But we'll see. That's why I turned down the difficulty so we could kind of experiment and not worry too much. This one looks like it hasn't really started. They may have leveled the land, but that's about it. We're waiting on just materials being delivered, I think. Pretty darn cool. Oh man, look at that view. That is awesome. Man, does this game look good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, these guys are almost full. Oh, limit the work area. Clear the work area. I think we'll let them just go to town. Oh, look at the berries. We've got tons of them now. In fact, we could assign another... we could assign another family to this. Why do we want to do that? Let's do it for a little bit. And then we'll leave one family of builders, because I think most of our construction tasks are just waiting on the transport of logs. Guy's taking a break. Or else what is she doing? Gathering berries. Yeah, maybe she just got assigned to gather berries. Oops. Someone else will pick up that task, I hope. And go guide our ox. If not, we'll take that family off of berry gathering and see if they get back to moving those logs. Where was the ox? I thought it was over here somewhere. Getting a little dark. It's harder to see. This is the hitching post where our ox stays. Can I find the ox? Storage. I wonder if I need to assign somebody here. I don't think so, because it was working without having anybody assigned. That's the little temporary living arrangements. These guys are doing their thing. Eventually we're going to have to get a forester to replant some of these trees. Hey, I think we got our first market stall here. Ooh, for firewood. The firewood is super far away. Where is our ox? There it is. Hoping somebody comes and guides this guy. Ox waiting, a guide is coming. Probably on this path. Let's see if we can see someone walking over. Getting a basket. That's not going to do it. Concerned. A little concerned. Oops. Forager waiting. Keep losing sight of our ox. Where did our ox go now? Got 2 logs here, so we just need to wait for someone to come by and start whacking away. We've got 1 unassigned family. Thought that would be enough. Keep the building going. Oh, there's our ox. Okay, he's being guided. Apparently the road is so inefficient that he's cutting up through the middle. Maybe we can do something about that. Let's pop a road up through this way. Look up to there. And maybe come around that way too. There's a path for these guys to take, kind of back up to where the other housing is. I'm looking for our ox again. And where are these guys stacking up the logs? There's 0 in storage. Maybe this is where I should have put the extra family, right? We have 17 timber in storage. It must be the stockpile still has some, yeah. Don't see our ox. You guys probably see it. I do not. There might be a way to find it. Let's, can we do it? No people, no advanced livestock. Jacob, boom, there he is. Transporting a log. Where are you? It looks like you guys are just coming back from the well. There they go.
Come along, lad. Come on, lad.
Why did our Lord build things so far away? I thought there'd be another worker over here hammering away at this. Alright, the batteries say 52 out of 50. Let's take a family off of here and hopefully speed up construction a little bit. I mean, I obviously could speed up time down here. I'm just kind of taking it in. And I wonder what else we can build. If we need to build carts for them to transport, say, the firewood over to this stall. Logistics. A pack station. Use this building to set up a barter connection, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region in your command. Okay, we're not there yet. Hitching post provides one stable space. Assigned families become permanent ox guides, which speeds up logistics. Should we just assign a family to this? Because we don't have a family assigned to our current little ox station over here. We could try it. We've got one extra family. Let's wait, though, until that log gets delivered. I have a feeling as soon as we make a change, whoever's guiding our ox now is going to drop him. They're taking the new road, which is nice. That should be shorter. Okay, let's assign a family and see what changes. So there's our hitching post. If I assign a family to do that work, and then I go look for our ox again. So he's still being guided. Maybe he got assigned. Oh, it says unassigned, guiding an ox.
Come along, lad.
People just hamming it up over here. Got foragers that are waiting. Maybe they don't have anything to do because their station is full. Yeah, let's unassign this family. And maybe they can help out with some other work.
Can't find a good tree and soft ground. Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple. Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
You guys could help build the houses if you want. No, I'm sure they're all working hard. They need a break. As long as that ox keeps moving, we're making progress.
Come on.
Going to get another log. Take a look at our firewood supply, see how that's doing. 34 out of 50. I think once we built one storage building, right? Or we laid down plans for it, a storehouse. Once we make a little more progress on the construction projects, I'll put down a granary, and that's where we can kind of store our food. Building things far away is probably not the way to do it, but we'll see if we can make it. Hey, what? Let's wrap this first episode here. Oh man, is this a beautiful looking game. Yeah, that's it for this one. This is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series on Manor Lords. Again, this releases into early access on April 26th, 2024. And what a cool game. I think there's at least 7 years of development behind this game. Started with an independent developer. I don't know if there's a slightly larger team working on it or not, but oh man, looks awesome so far. I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support of the Glidercat channel. If you'd like to join that small but very appreciated group of people who are helping to support the channel financially, and just hit that thanks button or look at the links in the description and maybe sign up to become a channel member. And with that, I'll see you all in the next episode.